I turned on automatic game control, so if I get weirdly quiet, it might be because of that.
No worries, you sound much better to me now anyway.
Are we back?
Yeah, it looks like we might be back. Give me a
We're
sec
back.
here.
Hiya.
Can you see the
Beautiful.
stream? No?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
can.
an ad. Yeah.
Stream just closed on Discord.
There you go.
There
Let
it
me
is.
try that.
Okay, it seems to be working again.
Yes.
Sorry, guys, if you're watching this, I don't know what happened there.
Very frustrating.
Yep,
Deja vu.
Oh, we're back.
we are
does
indeed
you?
back.
Mm.
Are you okay there?
Just stretching is fine.
All right.
They had Bakura's booty to keep them safe.
Okay. Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. Who was her boyfriend? I missed that. I think we were just making a joke about Phoenix and Edgewood being boyfriends. I don't know. Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 10 bits. It's my voice. Are you saying that a German accent is foolish? Flex's whip, come within reach of my whip and say that again. And Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the 10 bits. And suddenly Phoenix Wright, Ace Idiot comes to mind. You lose the internet. I don't actually know that video.
I think I've seen that one.
Sorry, guys. I'm very sorry that we dropped there.
We're back, so it's okay.
Get to the point already.
Are we just jumping back into it, yeah?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, that's fine. I just wanted...
Shall we
can
talk
jump back
about...
into it?
I started reading Mo Dao Zushi last night. We can talk about that.
What's your
Although,
call?
it's exactly like the Untamed so far, but I hear they diverge pretty quickly, so... Curious. Downloading a bunch of these like Korean and Chinese manga apps, and I'm getting all these awkward ads like where they're like, "The Empress is pregnant? Read this comic." And I'm like, I don't care about that bitch. Have your baby.
Just show me these, I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, if there were, I mean, I do want to read some GL stuff. I just haven't worked my way to it yet.
You'll get there.
Pat. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Hey, Nia Knight, thanks
murder.
for the 50
The
bits.
murder.
Hi, Martin, Marin, Soupy, and everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day and a great stream. How are you? I'm a bit frustrated with the stream, and now it's not...
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
hopefully
okay.
it'll only be the once.
San Francisco Chronicle wrote an article about how gay Phoenix and Miles are. It's okay.
Yeah. It's Pride Month, baby.
It's Pride Month.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map.
We just need, like, we overloaded the internet with gay. That's what happened.
The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir.
They were kissing.
Channeling a spirit?
The look of disbelief on the judges' faces.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir.
We were there for that.
A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
That was us.
Stella Coyote,
This
thanks.
seems like a little bit of a conflict of interest for Phoenix.
Stella Coyote, thanks for the 10 bits. Your Honor, should she really have that whip in court? That does count as a weapon, Francisca. Here, have some cookies. Judge Munch, I'm going to allow it.
We'll give him some Mountain Dew later, I'm sure.
Of my cookies and Mountain Dew.
Mm.
And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct?
I'm like Santa if Santa killed people. If Santa decided life and death.
Yep. I mean, he decides naughty and nice, right? So it's just one step up.
Grown up Santa.
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over.
What, just because there were only two people locked alone in a room, you think one of them killed the other? Okay.
Right.
All right.
Oh, how is the victim killed? I was about to get to that.
Gonna get whipped again. Well, stop wasting my time, Zen.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Stabbed before being shot.
I don't remember that. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Look into his eyes. Push him on the floor.
Yeah, I think we just press all these.
Sure.
Get that updated autopsy report.
The murder weapon detected Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The victim. Now, why would he have...
Just in case you need to shoot a ghost.
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is those fingerprints are on that pistol.
Or whose?
If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. I don't know what this accent is.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
I like to think she's just trying real hard.
It's practice for Clavier Gavin later on.
I legit
Along
wish
with the
that meant-
victims.
Never mind.
The defendant, Maya Fays, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
Oh, what happened? Why? Demon, what happened? Oh, so Straw Hat got timed out. I see. I walked right into her hands there. Stephanie, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, okay, so he went in with a loaded pistol to speak with a little girl and a ghost. Suspicious.
That's America, baby.
Point blank, huh? So how about about how far away was it?
It was anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank range?
Disc, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Thanks for
I
the...
like that his name gets a little more mangled every time.
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Rock Rulin, thanks for the 10 bits. Phoenix counts as a witness to this, right? Can someone be a lawyer in a case that they are a witness in?
Why do we think the law applies here? Like,
Yeah.
what is this? A court of law? No. We're just throwing some opinions around and then making a decision. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
Is there a fucking echo in here? When something is shot from a point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal.
Yeah,
And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
I know.
Wow. Never knew that. Live and learn, I guess.
You did not know about gunpowder burns? Good God.
It's not like he's a criminal defense attorney or anything,
Yeah,
Marin.
like, what did you study?
Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it?
Where did that come from?
Looks like it belongs to the Fays, sir. I have no idea.
I don't remember
And of
anything.
course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh?
This does not look good. So Straw Hat, thanks for the 10 bits. It's not like gunpowder burn came up in the last case. Oh, wait. Did it? Oh, the last game.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did. I know there was
I
a
don't
gun.
remember.
I thought maybe they referenced gunpowder with with it being shot in the boat. But
I don't remember it.
I don't remember. I think they mentioned the distance, but I don't think they mentioned burns.
Yeah, they said it was from a fair ways off, right? Oh, the
Yeah.
second case in the first game.
Second case in the first game was Mia got hit over the head with a thinker. So I don't think any gunpowder burns would be relevant there.
Yeah. Ha ha ha! What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Either way, Phoenix Wright is an idiot. He would have forgotten even if they did talk about
Oh,
it.
totally. No thoughts, just Edgeworth.
He's like, what's a gun?
How severe was the wound?
If it had been a half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes Maya look like she had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure as sure can be.
A Vampiro, thanks for the bits. Who needs courage when you can have a gun?
One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. It doesn't matter then which was first. Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Juan.
Grr, what a pain.
Sounds like it.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
So
Yeah.
Straw Hat, thanks for the 10 bits. So the doctor brought a gun in the event he would be attacked by the spirit, even though he knew it would be Maya who would take the bullet. Asshole. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble staying on top of the bit donations just because of the internet drop. It caused an issue with my side, but I'll do my best to keep on top of things.
Do you need a refresher or anything?
I mean, I did.
Oh. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
I just have them in my pocket. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And the 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them? This does seem like an open and shut case.
Amon, thanks for the 10 bits. Fun fact, you can survive a point-blank shot to the head. It depends if the bullet passes through you and what parts of the brain are hit. I'd still rather not.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's not try.
natürlich.
No worries, Perfect Francisca. Thanks for the 10 bits there. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty?
Did I fucking stutter?
Thanks for the 10 bits, Stephanie Sunshine. How about a delicious cup of tea alongside your favorite kind of cheese as a pick-me-up? Cheers to Cheese Day.
Go get some string cheese. My aura.
It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Bennett, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright?
I don't know.
Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
No, you know, maybe we'll take the plea deal. I feel like taking a nap today.
I think even if you do the other one, it just
He's like,
changes
"Are you
straight back
kidding
to not
me?"
guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the judge is basically like, oh, I think you made a mistake, and I think you meant not guilty.
Oh, yeah.
If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to a murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be destroyed and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor.
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of a complete acquittal. Ow.
This gets funnier every time. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Fennefer. Detective! I like to think that his form cannot be contained by a single name.
Sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by...
It's gonna get whipped, I'm imagining. Oh.
Probably.
Thanks for the 10 bits, Sister Hut. No, it wouldn't. Justified self-defense does not equate to murder. And YJ Duel Links, thank you for following.
Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, Detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Just got here. Why does the German lady have a whip?
Don't ask questions.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 10 bits. Wait a minute, after the first whipping, shouldn't she be arrested for assault? Yes! There'll be a better ending.
Again, all of these were thoughts I had the first time I played this game, and I was so confused as to why people really like Francisca, because she makes me so uncomfortable. But that's just my opinion.
These are questions people have been asking for like 15 years.
Prosecutor Von Kama, you are under arrest for whipping the fucking judge. Seriously, why do you think you could do it out in a court? Thanks, Rock Ruland, for the 10 bits.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of backspray of blood on this.
I mean, masochism certainly is a valid counterpoint.
There's a lot of ketchup on these baps. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Costume, that's rude.
Yeah,
I know, right?
What the hell?
Those are spiritual
All right, Mr.
robes.
Wright.
It's cultural stuff. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse?
What do we put down for the ghost did it? Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Fennefer.
Skycover 2025, thanks for the follow. Phoenix. Oh, sorry. I'm reading it like it's a bit alert. I'm sorry. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
I know you don't have parents. I know that if I don't call you by your real name, you cannot defeat me.
So there's only got 3 statements here, right?
I think 4.
4, okay. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Without a doubt. I guess I should probably press that.
Maybe look at the... Can we look at the autopsy?
Stabbed in chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around bullet hole.
Okay, so that's definitely.
Can we look at Can we look at all of the evidence? I don't think we've seen the descriptions. Of all
sorry.
of it.
Yeah.
No, you're good. All the new evidence, anyway.
We've got murder weapon was Gray's, 2 shots fired at Bears, Myers, and Gray's fingerprints. So 2 shots were fired.
Right.
Even though he says there's no...
And it has both of their fingerprints on it.
Mm-hmm.
So there could have been a fight.
Maybe we present that to the without a doubt.
Shadow Blue, thank you
I
for
think
following.
we have to press a little bit.
I imagine, yeah.
I mean, I guess, like, his fingerprints being on that also would not be suspicious.
No.
Yeah.
And Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. I like how Phoenix's name just gets unrecognizable when Von Karma says it. All right, so let's press that last statement here.
Shove.
He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't?
We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically.
We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back.
Look at the robe.
That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, thank you, Skykyber 2025. I appreciate that, man. All right, the robe, yeah. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters on it.
Okay, that doesn't
But I'm
stand.
guessing...
What about
It does
the
have
knife?
a hole in it, though.
Oh, it does?
It does.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't let you see it here.
Hmm.
Like, there's no option to check it, but when they showed the shot of it earlier, it did have a hole.
A small fruit knife belongs
think
to
in the
face.
sleeve?
Bears Maya's fingerprints in the sleeve. Okay. I have to somehow find a critical contradiction, and then I'll have her. So he starts over.
But yeah, let's press them all.
Okay. Thank you, great mate Kate. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
You're kind of scary today, you know, pal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thinking about my ex. I'm sorry.
Shadow Blue, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate it.
Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. All right, just please stop glaring at me like that.
Look, this is my only friend I have left, and you are going to kill her.
What's this court got against me and my friends?
Maya's costume.
Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Even I think it's a costume.
Y'all are so rude.
Thanks for the 10 bits there, Sir Straw Hat. The option to check evidence wasn't introduced until Rise from the Ashes, and even when the games were re-released on the DS, the option was limited to that case alone. Right.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it would give you some options to check specific pieces of evidence, like DL6 case files. You can check it and see all the details.
Right, reading and everything. And Gear
Yeah.
Mesher, thanks for the 74 bits. Not going to be able to stay, but cool to see you live for a bit. Say, super special awesome. You stay super special awesome, Gear Mesher. And Armand, thank you for the 100 bits. Phoenix, if the prosecution can intimidate the judge, so can I.
So I'm not beating him.
Gonna whip my hair at you, judge.
Yeah. And I'll stab you with it.
Is she not allowed to wear anything else? So that whole pressing him there was just to establish that Phoenix has never seen Maya wearing anything else.
I guess so.
And Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10 bits. Isn't that pretty much the only clothes Maya wears? Yeah, according to the game. This blood on the costume. The costume.
Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Thanks for the 55 bits there. Perfect Francisca Phoenix. You hypocritical cookie inhaling old fart. My attitude when Lady whips a lot over there causes permanent damage to people's faces simply because she has an inferiority complex compared to my boyfriend. I'm doing alright, Lurker. I hope you're doing okay. Definitely
That's a
not...
cute name.
What?
Lurker.
Lurker, yeah.
Lurker. It's cute.
Definitely not good. Irk.
Lurk.
Were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Joker.
And isn't it Glean? With an N?
Yeah.
Gleam. Phoenix is
Well,
trying real hard today, but Maya said that man's name, and he's a little thrown off.
he's having a weird day.
Yeah. My friend's accused of murder again. If you must change the topic there, then the goose... Oh my god.
We're all having trouble, guys.
You're hurting me, Marin.
I'm sorry. If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again.
So Straw Hat, thanks for the 10 bits. God dang it, Crapcom, can't you translate properly?
I seem to remember last time, too, there were a lot of typos.
I feel so bad for anyone that has to do the copy editing on this stuff just because there's so many thousands of lines. There's no way it's going to be perfect. And then you find that one typo, and people are like, it's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
And then you just feel like shit.
There's a pretty bad one in the third game, but I don't want to spoil it.
There's a bad one here, too, or in the fourth case of this one. But too bad, not enough time. Time to move on.
Ah, yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Yeah, now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do?
Pass further.
Definitely let it go because there's no point in doing our job.
Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. Guys, I know times are hard, but put down the sauce, lol. Not really, I know I wouldn't be able to do this, so thanks. What are we talking about?
I think she's making a joke about how we're all like stuttering.
Ah, right. The sauce, I see. Sir Straw Hat, fun fact, Francisca is actually voiced by the translator for the series. Oh.
Yeah, one of them.
That's cool.
Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that.
Yeah, see the hole in the sleeve?
Ah.
Yeah.
There must be a clue somewhere on this costume.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't just let you see this image from the court record screen.
Yeah.
I just have to look harder.
Get your eyes.
Mr. Wright. Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
A
Yeah.
hole, huh?
on.
Yeah, looks like my time is up. So about the costume.
Phone it in, Phoenix.
Your Honor. What's up?
Oh, I just said phone it in, Phoenix. Don't bring it up. Just sit down and let the day pass.
Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What? What are you talking about, pal?
Adults.
Where is this problem you're talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here.
It's so intense.
Right.
When I learn this one, it's gonna be intense.
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
Right here, bitch.
The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
It's closed.
A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Thanks for the 100 bits, Derek Anthony. The way they say it makes it sound like Maya is about to go trick-or-treating. A little bit.
Right. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Smells like cat pee.
Gunpowder?
That's like the worst thing.
No one ever told me.
Don't you?
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
You gotta do your job, buddy.
It looks like I found the hole I was looking for.
Yeah, you sure did.
We had keys that were keys. Now we have holes that are holes.
We're holes.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I said we're full of holes.
We're full of holes. Your Honor,
Yeah.
the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Hole joke, Vampiro. Thank you for the 5 bits.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I mean, she's 18. You guys can't just sniff her clothes.
Order, order, order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Sun God Moth says, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sorry about that. I guess I messed up, sir.
Well, that's fine.
I guess we messed up, sir. But I messed up.
Ah,
Fuck.
is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
A dick. I'm sorry. Pull yourself together, detective.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Wishful thinking. I'm sorry. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10 bits. Phoenix, I see another hole across me, an A-hole.
That's a good one. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. I'm sorry.
How can
It
you
just
say
came out of
something
my
like that?
mouth.
This is a huge oversight.
While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way.
What's that?
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir.
Affley 1. Yeah, that's what I was trying to imply, yeah. The a-hole.
Funny. A-hole.
The defense...
Now I
Oh.
think, now that we can, like, now that we have the court record updated with the whole, now I think we present the costume here.
With the, obviously, there's no fight. Yeah, that
Yeah.
Oh.
one. Music is gone.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
You choked
Yes?
on Dick.
Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
Ooh.
You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Phoenix is getting inspired by Franziska.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot.
They were taking shots.
Is this not...
Oh.
Is this what it means to not fight back?
Ah, you're right.
We're getting somewhere. The bop has started.
It would seem that way. If the victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
All right, the wind seems to be shifting.
Huh.
What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Flannery?
Miss Von Karma?
Thank you for the 10-bit Straw Hat. They were taking shots, everybody.
That music video is too intense. I can't. It seems... it seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
Nailed it. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said not guilty. They rejected the justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. I'm losing the accent. I'm
okay.
tired. I'm tired.
Why, that's right.
Oh, God.
I hate you. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Bitch, let me tell you.
Ah,
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. The updated autopsy report is now testimony.
Derek Anthony,
that
thanks.
must be a family thing.
Must be. Thanks for the 10 bits. Why do I think that Siegfried's abridged voice would fit Von Karma here? I mean, it might.
Huh? You mean by myself?
What?
You want me to put together the scenario all by myself?
Who's gonna do it? Dots.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I love it when they call me sir. I fucking hate Franny too. She drives me crazy.
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir.
Thanks for the 10 bits, Ed Stevens KW. Von Karma, don't make me whip you again, Gumshoe. Please don't whip him again.
He's my baby. He doesn't deserve it. We're gonna go get him some grilled cheese.
Yeah. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
He put together this scenario all by himself.
The defendant then picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it.
No name EXE, thank you for the follow.
This scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir.
Perfect Francisco, thanks for the 10 bits. I apologize for my much more violent, less attractive clone. If I was there, I would lovingly bonk Gummy with a plushie seal because he's a good boy.
Good. I like soft karma.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Just by listening, it does make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
please refrain from glaring at me like that.
Sorry. Samurai Tiger 19, thank you for the 10 bits. Chumley, does anyone say grilled cheese?
Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Shove him!
Push him down.
Poor man doesn't get paid enough.
I think we can present the costume where he said they were too close, because there's no burn on the costume.
Oh, the Brazilian 77, thank you for following.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
He didn't miss.
Well, he missed shooting her. He just got the costume.
So what is... I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why are we presenting this?
There's
Because
no burn.
he's saying they were too close, but there's no like gunshot burn on the costume.
And Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10 bits. How come the judge is scared of Phoenix and not the person who's whipping him? I'm pretty sure he's scared of both of them.
Yeah, a little bit.
Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Eh? What do you mean?
This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. Cosmic Dusties, thanks for subscribing for 2 months. I appreciate it. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume?
Gunpowder. Burn?
Buddy, we just talked about this.
This is what you
He already forgot.
This is what you testified earlier.
Between the two of them, they have one brain.
Yeah.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
They're sharing a brain cell. They have to pass it around. Oh.
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
That is a very good point.
Athlay1, thank you for the 5 bits. I choked on my darn food when he said huge hole in your testimony. I thought someone got shot in the dick.
And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What the hell is
Sorry.
happening?
She went straight to Valley Girl.
I'm sorry, it's just such a young voice. I can't do that shit. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? Bitch!
Zio Cherry, thank you so much for following, and Rock Rulin, thanks for the 10 bits. Gumshoe looks so happy when Phoenix proves him wrong. I wish he wasn't in this situation.
Yeah.
What a sad thing to say. I wish he wasn't in this situation.
Poor Gumshoe.
I just want, it's like looking at a puppy in like a dog store or something. You're like, I wish you weren't here. Or like in the pound.
Yeah. At the dog store.
The dog store. Anyway. With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
All right. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible.
All right.
According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well, then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. Fucked it up. There. That should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Sorry. Concentrate and think.
Something doesn't make sense.
There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
This game is just Contrarian the Simulator.
Oh, basically. You just have to say no to everything once it comes up.
And then figure it out.
Yeah.
Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. Got to channel young hot Frau Brewer, or basically Inga. Would you like to have a roll in the hay? Roll in the hay? I don't know this.
Roll in the hay.
I don't know it.
No,
It's,
it's
Young
from Young
Frankenstein, right?
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Seen it once with you
It's
one time.
a joke. It was a joke. She's like, would you like to have a roll in the hay? And then everyone goes, oh, scandalous. And then she's like literally like singing, roll in the hay. Anyway, very interesting. Thank you, Ron Karma. I appreciate it. I would love to see what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be
You heard me.
Huh?
Nothing.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking.
The screen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It has a hole in it.
This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
Rip it apart.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
Why do they gotta put it in quotation marks like
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
talking about holes.
Ooh, where? What?
Escape. I've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge lately. Whenever I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge for a certain amount of time, it's usually a telltale sign that you'll be uploading a new episode soon. I wish I could tell you that was the case. Sorry, Escape.
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. It's awesome. They pick up Frederick Frankenstein from the train station with the haywide wagon. Give me a sec here, sorry. And she's in the back. That's like her first line. I see. Ninja
Yeah.
Warlord 1420, thanks for the 10 bits. Do you think Edgeworth is not in these cases because he wants to see Phoenix get whipped like a naughty boy?
Ugh. Gross.
And thank you for the 10 bits, Derek Anthony. Is this the only case where Phoenix does not have a teenage helper? He still kind of does. Kind of. He's kind of by himself. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
Me and my buddy Maya.
Order? Order? This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
Probably in front of him.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like right here?
No, like
And
further
it could be
back.
further back.
Yeah, I think it's between the screen and the victim.
Right here.
Sure.
Okay. Somewhere around here. Maybe not. Uh-oh.
Thirsty.
The judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean...
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Let me drink some Mountain Dew.
A little bit of Mountain Dew mouthwash.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Somewhere from audience. That's Mystic Maya, do you? Sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright.
No, he's thirsty!
I think
Oh.
it's closer to the screen, probably.
Drank so much.
Alright. Ah, of course. Whoops. What's done is done, for now. I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
Do you think it's closer to the screen,
Like
or
there?
do you think it's closer to the middle?
I think it's closer to the screen because it's the bullet hole's pretty low to the ground, so she would have to be close to the screen, right?
Somewhere around
There
here.
we go.
Oh, no.
Probably like really close to the screen.
Okay. Affley, he's thirsty for justice and dental hygiene. Thanks for the 5 bits there. And Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the 10 bits. Have you seen the video updated autopsy report, but Phoenix is competent? No, I haven't. I haven't seen that.
I like that it's an alternate universe version where Phoenix is competent.
I guess he forgot to brush twice. In front of the screen, people are saying. So, like, right here?
Right, so
Like directly in
Yeah,
front of
try-
the bullet hole.
yeah. That would probably
Yep,
be close
there
enough.
we go.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
She was standing here, near the... Oh, Cosmic Dusties, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I'm sorry if this sounds obnoxious,
Yeah.
but today is my birthday. No, that's not obnoxious
Happy
at all.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you. It's your fucking birthday. You're a year older. Don't fucking die, yeah. There you go.
You have the same birthday as Yugi. That's very exciting, Cosmic Dusties.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
No way.
national holiday.
Happy birthday, Yugi. Happy birthday, Cosmic Dusties.
Happy birthday, Cosmic Dusties. And Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10 bits. Does he have a bottle of Listerine underneath his desk or something? It wouldn't surprise me. Probably has, like, his
Gacked.
whole bathroom.
Gacked for awesome. You missed the whole. We had a whole conversation about the San Francisco Chronicle calling Phoenix Wright gay for Miles Edgeworth. Like, it was amazing because.
Yeah, we opened with that newspaper article.
Yeah, like, it was just amazing because, you know, I'm in Hades, so I was like, hell yeah, Hades talking about queer rep. And then, like, the whole other half of the article was just the Phoenix, the Star, or the SF Chronicle being like, please, 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 Capcom, just make them gay. Just say a little, give us a little wink and we'll know. So, yes, it's amazing.
And Ninja Warlord 1420, thank you for gifting 5 subs to Talk Edits to Lucy JG, Psycho Wolf Girl, Death Duelist W, and Claire Violet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Alright. She was standing here near the folding screen.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? No.
That's impossible.
But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You!
I believe it has now been proven that The defendant was standing a ways away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defense's situation?
Yeah.
It changes everything.
Oh my god, if only so that we can tell them that it's different than what they think.
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Von Kama, don't make me bring out the whip.
No!
Squatting all the way by the folding screen?
Like hiding.
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
So she was hiding.
Well, you'll see. Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
Oh, no.
All right, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the
In the butt. Dot, dot, dot.
blast radius of disaster.
Oh, you were going to say but. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Irish Ian, thank you for the 100 bits. No fair, you solved this case by bringing logic into it.
To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had he had trouble with you. You amuse me.
Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Detective! How dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How is it all my fault?
You can start by repairing your standing with the first... Fuck. Shit. Oh, cold reading is a skill, everybody. You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. You disgust me.
Blue Jay Player 95,
Get the
thanks for
fuck
following.
off of Tinder. Who are you kidding? Oh, and rest assured that your punishment will come later.
Punishment?
Did you just whimper? Well then, Your Honor.
Use my own lines against me.
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness. That's gotta be Lotta.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess.
Okay.
After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
Word.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Derek Anthony. Gumshoe kinky, are we? Alright, we're halfway through the court case here.
Yeah.
Do you need a break
Are
at all,
you-
Okay, if
guys?
I take a break for a
Yeah,
sec?
go right ahead.
Yeah.
So Straw
Okay,
Hat,
be right
thanks for the
back.
10
Rick
bits.
Martin.
At this rate, Gumshoe is going to have to pay to work. I'll save the game here.
Okay. Do you need to take a break, Martin?
No, it's fine.
Can I ask when the last time you had water was?
When we ate,
Maybe you should have more.
I'm alright.
Mm.
Yeah, we're just taking a quick break from the game, guys, while Soupy is AFK. I apologize if I seem a bit flustered. I'm having to update a bunch of windows as we stream to keep on top of the messages and everything. Just because things aren't updating naturally as they usually do. Things aren't just automatically updating. So, I mean,
That's
I'll
annoying.
go get water if you guys are insisting I go get water.
We're worried.
I'm alright.
Man, what a bunch of suck-ups.
Oh, man. Maya needs to stop getting in trouble. I don't know if I would imagine if you knew somebody that was just that got accused of crimes twice within a very short time. I did not realize until just this moment that he left. So I'm talking to myself now. Well done. Uh, now you guys are my captive audience. What should I talk about? I don't know. I guess I could tell you guys. I was reading, so I just finished reading this fucking Don May. I talked about it a little bit. Heaven Official's Blessing. It's like 5 books long, and it's like this epic Chinese fantasy romance. Okay. And day and night, I'm feeling great. Thanks for the 30 bits. I am doing really good, actually. That Ace Attorney article put me in a really good mood. It makes me like, I've really loved this series for a really long time. Like, I started playing it as soon as it came out. Like, I bought one of the last copies in my whole town. I know this because I went to everywhere. I even remember I went to like a Blockbuster, a Hollywood Video, Best Buy, Circuit City, all of the early 2000 places. I don't remember where I finally ended up finding a copy, but it always puts me in a good mood to see people enjoying this game or enjoying things that I enjoy, and like especially to just see like such a big justification of right worth. It's very rewarding. It's cute. It just makes me happy to see a bunch of old gays enjoying something, I guess.
Man, what a bunch of suckers.
Hi, Martin.
Hello. Thank you for the 100 bits, Irish Ian, Cosmic Dusties, and thank you for the 30 bits, Neonite. Trickstar Fi, thank you for the subscribing for 2 months in a row. You know why Phoenix is so good at his job? Because he's right all the time. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. I think Maya would fit in Detective Conan. She is a murder magnet. Murder She Wrote as well. That would be a good place. I don't know.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Hello. She's gonna grow up to be Angela Lansbury.
Totally.
Mystic Angela Lansbury.
Mystic Maya.
All right, we're on to the second part of the court case if we wanted to keep going.
I'm going to
Yes.
keep going if you are, Martin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spy check. It's an article from the date book in the San Francisco Chronicle. If you go to my Twitter, which is at Marianne Miller, you can find it on there. And actually, at last I checked, it has just over 2,000 interactions, which is pretty crazy.
And Samurai Tiger at 19, thanks for the 10 bits. And I do apologize if I'm not getting it, if I'm not responding to everybody, just because it's hard to keep on top of this. Whenever Heaven's Official Blessing gets mentioned, my mind keeps going to the light novel / anime God's Blessing on This World, more commonly known as Konosuba.
Oh, I've heard of that one, yeah. I was gonna tell you guys the short story about the statues fucking, but I'll save it for another time where I need to stretch for time.
June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Phew, that was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Just so dramatic.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there.
Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. I too realized I had not had enough water today and had some too. If you aren't feeling the best, water is the first thing to try. Cold washcloths are soothing and baths are relaxing. Water is just the best.
Water is Ichiban.
True shit.
You were so carefully made theories and tricked everyone into believing you.
Wickdom.
Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the warrior's secret technique, right?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, another jam like always. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. You can't just do it for your boyfriend. If you lose, my ghost will come after you with my sis and will haunt you.
Yo, sisto. Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Bitch is dead. Yeah. You remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. So Pearl is 8, and I think Maya has turned about 18. Am I keeping track okay? I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Correct.
I think, like, they're all just automatically, like, in the trilogy anyway, they're all just automatically a year older than they were the last game.
I see.
Until 4 happens.
True.
June.
Oh yeah, you said the trilogy. Nope.
Yeah.
June,
Nope, nope.
June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Drinking energy drink, but I'm also very sleepy, so now I'm like, hurt.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow!
This I hate. I don't want to hear it, old man.
Thank you for the 10 bits, Derek Anthony. We have plenty of water around this house. We have 2 commercial-grade refrigerators filled with water bottles. That is some good prep
Damn.
work.
That's serious hydration.
Oh, perfect, Francisco. Thanks for the 1,000 bits. Please, LK and everyone on the stream, remember to stay hydrated, self-care, and be kind to yourself. You're worth all the love in the world, so please remember that. If not, I will keep reminding you with plushy seal bops.
That's character development. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. What am I doing? I should do the Electo voice for this bitch.
Yes, sir.
I'm too lazy. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
Oh boy.
Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? A yowza! Name and occupation. Fetch. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self, right?
Only Lotta bothers to bring it up. That's fine.
Rock Hurlin, thanks for the 10
What the fuck?
Thanks for the 10 bits. Manfred von Karma watching the trial with his buddies in prison. Seriously, I have no idea where she gets the accent from.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip.
It's fine.
Ah, this is kind of racist, actually. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Dot, dot, dot. The name's Lotta Harper, I'm a photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Boo, 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 boo.
Witness's account.
Only the doc and the defendant was into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang! We heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. I swear.
I swear. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Bitch, I took so many wrecking cars.
Excuse me?
Perfect, Francisca. Thank you for the 15 bits. Judge, you get whipped. No seal plush bops for you until you start taking control of this damn courtroom.
Wrecking cars. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
A moment of truth. Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Oh.
Lotta speaking perfectly acceptable Southern Grammar.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination.
I believe in you.
Just watch me.
Remember in the last trial we did when Miles like looked us in the eyeballs and was like, "The truth is in our hands, Mr. Wright, and we can shape and mold it as we will, and this is our destiny." And then he just fucking left.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a bitch. What a fucking bitch.
And he made us sad.
He did make us so sad. Shove
I
this
think
woman!
I think we pressed all these statements.
Okay. Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection. What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? You kicked down the door. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
You're not on trial here.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying
Yeah.
against its own client.
Fucking Phoenix. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. We were waiting outside the door and then bang!
Was it really a gunshot?
Oh my god. Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. You were fucking there. You were right there. You broke down the door with your big fat shoulders. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix? Rigged! Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
Phoenix, shut the fuck up!
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
He's oddly capable of being manipulated by her. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. Oh, she's referring to the lake.
That
And I tell
case.
you, that case with that man. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up.
So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, why don't you tell us what happened then?
It's blown up in my face.
What's blown up in your face?
Yes.
Just pressing.
Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down, sorry. Why does
What
this
is
feel
wrong
like
with you?
Why does this feel like an inquisition?
Perfect, Francisca. Thanks for the 10 bits. I don't know, Judge. Why have we got an incompetent, spineless judge who can't control his own courtroom presiding over this case?
Hey!
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
Happy Pride Month, Code of AJ, or Vij.
And what did you see once you broke in?
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure. I seen that bitch before.
Lada seems awful confident in her testimony.
Shove her.
Sure.
Lada, please think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room?
Look at this graph. I was right there.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Okay, now Von Karma sounds a little French when she says Phoenix's name.
She did a lot of traveling as a child, is what I'm deciding right now.
Lada, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
Parzelfile, thanks for the 100 bits. Was that the same case where it turned out one of the gunshots was in fact an air compressor exploding, right? So she's
Yeah, that's true.
a history of not
I
recognizing
know
gunshots.
gunshots. I've got a past.
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see. Oh, now he's using it against you, his presence.
Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh?
Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10 bits. Does anybody think Lotta's hair looks like a hat in these graphics? A little bit, a little bit.
A very thickly knitted hat.
The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
YJ Duel Links, thank you for raiding. I hope you had a good stream.
Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Good day, YJ. Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fay?
I said what I said. But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen?
Behind the folding screen.
Yeah.
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rick Given?
Huh?
Rick Given.
What in the...
Rick Given! You know, you reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
Are you fucking lying? What? You got a problem?
Rick Given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things such as,
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you?
Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. Perfect Francisco, thanks for the 10 bits. I know where someone could have hidden inside Morgan's hair. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. You shipped Brightworth, wreck given.
enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
Face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Do I have anything?
I actually don't think you have anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in this second game, there are a few spots where it's like the first game, it was obvious that, you know, you go ahead with everything. Sometimes not in this game.
We did have that one point where we had to establish the evidence relevancy first.
That's true, yeah. Well, Mr. Wright,
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix. Phoenix. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
that's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... The defense...
Phoenix.
What the fuck?
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face.
Stop it.
A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Mia!
He's like, all right, I'll smile. Guilty.
Is she in Pearl?
God!
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
The stretch marks.
Poor
They're on
girl.
her face.
But pearls!
Her clothes are a bit small.
Fuck you.
Good grief.
Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
Oh my god.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
Mia, this is so inappropriate.
The advantage is still in your hand.
Get that ass out of your pocket, Phoenix.
Rock Rulin, thanks for the 10 bits. I've heard of growth spurts, but damn.
Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
To Dr. Gray!
The Dr. Gray. I was murdered.
What? Lotta, at a time like this?
Yeah, well, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
She gets less enthusiastic about it every single time they play the same clip.
Phoenix is just like, his memory becomes less enthusiastic every time.
You see, there is one final piece of the puzzle.
Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. How is her clothing not just Hulk ripped all over the place? Good question.
How is her skin not Hulk ripped all over the place? Like, ugh.
Mia!
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Soupy, but this is meant to be happening in Phoenix's head, right? Like, nobody
No.
else can see this, can
No.
Everyone can see her.
This is physically manifested.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This bitch is lying to us, though. She's lying to us about something.
Man, what a bunch of suck-ups.
We gotta figure it out.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Can the other people in the court see her, or does it look like Phoenix is talking to her? Yeah, they can see her, I
No,
guess.
everybody can see this.
Are you guys fucking with me?
No, it's
Okay.
100% true.
Phoenix is just like looking around the galley like, y'all can fucking, I'm not crazy, right? Like, is this, okay, all right.
I don't know if she's doing it subconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Hold it noise, just a,
What's that?
I yawn.
I see.
At the same time they did the hold it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. That's it.
Bitch.
We're done.
No.
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended.
She's lying. Oh! It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Yvonne Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Derek Anthony. Is she Yami Phoenix? It seems more like she's Yami Pearl right now. And Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 20 bits. What the hell? I go away for 2 seconds and Boobs McKinsey shows up popping out of her top. Boobs McKinsey.
The Dominatrix.
The Dominatrix.
Oh no,
It's
there's
Baps
more than
time.
one. Baps.
Perhaps.
Jesus. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this.
You're getting paid to do a job.
I have an appointment.
Arm.
All right, I'll allow it.
Good grief.
Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. I got shit to do.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. The test chamber.
Okay, you got it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Well, actually. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10
Let's
bits.
look at each other.
So it does not look weird to the court to see a random person popping up next to Phoenix all of a sudden. I'm sure it looks weird.
Guess not.
But
Yeah,
they've
like, what does it look like for her to grow into that?
I'm sure they've had weirder
Into that.
incidents in this
Into that.
courtroom.
Have they? Weirder
True.
than spirit channeling?
True.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. But I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. That's why I'm a paranormal photographer. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Should we just press everything, or
Try the last one because
the last one?
She did take 2 pictures, right?
Right, she
Yeah,
did.
She only
did,
presented
yeah.
the one. So let's try the one where she mentions taking the picture.
Oh, wrong thing. Sorry.
I'm bad
No
at blood
worries.
and ghosts.
And even knowing
Don't like
that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
We're cross-examining her on her career choices.
Why? That's why I'm getting out of this her business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
Thanks for the 10 bits there, Derek Anthony. So basically, when Phoenix loses, Mia shows up. Yeah, essentially.
Mhm, yeah, basically.
Tags out. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. She's shitting through them
Vanishes.
jobs. How?
Mr. Fair Right. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Would it fucking kill you?
Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1.
Me and fucking Braun Strowman over here.
Wait, what? He doesn't know anything about like gunpowder burns, but he's like dropping audio like what I guess
He also barely knows how to use technology.
He only knows those 2 things. Maybe he dreamed it once.
maybe.
Maybe.
2, right?
Oh, the music's gone. To what?
2 shots.
Do 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 do. Boop boop boop
One.
boop boop. Well, it's getting good.
You took 2 shots. 1, my
We're
gun
breaking through the truth.
my gun hitting you, and 2, your ass hitting the floor.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding?
Yeah, we're gonna take this justice into our hands and crinkle it up and
Yeah.
uncrinkle it. We'll be like, look at what you did. No, you've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to this court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
That Prosecco woman?
Prosecutor.
What?
That's what I said.
Von Karma.
What? No. Shut up.
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. ...
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father.
Yo, Daddy, confront?
I think confront.
Yeah, let's shove her.
Let's not trust the
Shove
judge to
her.
get anything done. Perfect
Just
I
Francisco.
mean, with his track record so far.
Let's just wait here and make the judge late for his appointment.
Perfect Francisco.
I got stuff to do.
Thanks for the 20 bits. Mia just body popping to the intense music as Phoenix lays the legal beat down on Lotta. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Oh.
Well, yes.
up. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose, and you keep whipping all of us. We're all very
Yeah.
injured. That's
It's bullshit.
that's not fair.
It's bullshit, Your Honor.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school
Oh,
child?
look who's talking.
Straight
Look the
up
fuck.
bullshit, Your Honor.
You're dressed like one. Yeah. I was so angry, I lost my composure.
Angie, no talk me. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
So I assume we were supposed to leave it to the judge.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it matters at that point.
It's very therapeutic, at least. I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
I think it's about time the court bequeath unto Von Karma a boot to the head.
Bequeath.
How could you think? How could she slap?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
You've gone all
Shut
the
the
way
fuck
around from German to Valley Girl to French, and now you're British.
I've been British for a while now.
I've just noticed. More
I
trouble
want
than
to
it.
practice my higher pitched British shit, alright?
I appreciate it. Katsuya-chan, thanks for following. It's Katsuya Joey.
What was that crystal line so I can bother you? Hello, boys.
Good grief. More trouble than it's worth, or that it's worth, according to this line. How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Nova Blazing, thanks for following. Lotta's photo too added to the court record. Whoa.
Oh yes, identical. So similar. That fucking face.
There's just so much cleavage in the image, I'm sorry.
Well, what is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime.
That's probably more cleavage than I've ever seen in a Nintendo game. I'm just saying.
It's rated M. This is our adult game. It's full of boobies. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
Well, I think the important point here is that the person in this picture is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my affair.
Yeah, bitch.
You cut out, Marin. You're
Those
going.
boobies are too big.
I hear you going, bitch, upstairs.
Hang on. Yeah, bitch.
There you go.
Bitch. You're lactating blood.
Just Jerry came
What?
into boobies. We'll see y'all later to the VOD.
She's
And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. It seems like her father taught her how to prosecute. And Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 10 bits. Rated M for memories.
Mamaris.
Memories.
Rated B for Baps.
Bleh.
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I, or should I not insists that the person in this
It's not
picture
Maya.
is not
It's
Maya.
not Maya. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Your Honor, fuck that bitch. As you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Wait, so Maya was literally seeing a vision, literally buried underground for a brief time or something? Or buried
You'll
in
see.
a... All right.
Order, order, order.
Wait, there was that box.
Yes.
There was a small box.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in the room with the beds?
Yeah, it was in the room.
Yeah,
by
but it
that
wasn't.
one.
But it wasn't there the first time we went to that room.
Right, and then Eni was there.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it!
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix.
That, I'm sure, is a burn somewhere.
You got
Not
me.
in Japanifornia. That's probably the most Phoenix thing you've ever said.
Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling?
I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Perry.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room.
Wow, who was there just sort of hunkering down next to Phoenix?
This is Mr. Bill Collins and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
I love Phil Collins. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? I don't see Phil Collins here anywhere.
Oh, she looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Damn it, Mia.
Nobody's gonna look over there. I think that person was an 8-year-old
unbelievable.
child. Look at her
It's
titties.
unbelievable.
They came
that
out of
she
nowhere.
What?
God, open your eyes. Look at this woman.
Perfect
The
friends.
proof is in the boobies.
Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 20 bits. Mia, I swear to the fucking whole spirit of Kirby. What? That you are such a pain in my ass, you and your extended family. Also, this picture should cause the trial to be classed as a mistrial, because the judge can no longer give an impartial verdict due to illegal evidence being presented. What, the judge?
We don't do mistrials here.
Apologies.
3
for saying
days or less, baby.
Yeah.
that. Did you say this?
We don't have time for mistrials. I did say that.
She did.
So Straw Hat, okay, no, this is heavily implied to be 100% illegal, even by Ace Attorney prosecutor standards. Is it?
Dark
The,
age
The
of the law,
prosecutors are the
man.
ones who just get, they just kind of get to slide.
We're in that dark age of the law.
You're right.
However, it is true. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. So
That-
look at her titties.
that drum sound effect, that dong, is the sound of Mia's boobs appearing.
Bong.
I wonder if she knows what she's doing.
Damn, you threatening her?
Mia!
Well, turned on.
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture can't be submitted as evidence. ...
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10 bits. Was Lotta in the detention center hiding underneath the chair? There's every possibility.
Obviously, this picture is illegal.
She's admitting it.
But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
Then why are you What
because I'm trying to cheat the system, goddammit.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine.
Nandi Nando, thank you. Yes, Nandi Nando, thank you for following.
After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
Clearly. I don't have even a single witty line.
I can't outspeak the boobas.
Too titty for witty.
She's like, God fucking damn these gifts from God.
It looks like we've been had.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Is Von Karma channeling her father right now? Oh. Speaking of titties.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, so are you just gonna say the body of Maya Fey is the killer then?
Yeah, basically.
Man, what a bunch of suckers.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it.
Amon5678, thanks for the 100 bits. How does Francisca not get anything for this? Everyone agrees that she just used illegal evidence to her advantage.
This was super illegal, right? Oh yeah, it was.
I mean, but it's not evidence. She didn't submit it as evidence. It's just, you know, a dirty trick in general.
She's like, oh guys, look at this cute picture of my dog. Oops.
Oops, it's this picture of titties.
So
Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
Nandi Nando, thanks for subscribing. And Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 10 bits. My clone, I swear if I could suffocate you with a tiny seal plush. No, screw that. I'm not wasting a plush. I'll just twist my whip around your throat till you tap out, and then I won't stop. Join your father in hell.
I have to say I admit these wrestling promos that
Francisca's
we
dropping.
get.
And Rock Rulin, thanks for the 10 bits. So she's admitting that someone else used Maya's body to commit the murder, but Maya should still be found guilty. You might as well arrest the gun too in that case.
I mean, you can't arrest a ghost, right?
Somebody has to punish.
But in a single, like within the last hour of game, in her whole introduction to us, the player, Francisca has whipped everybody, has refused to submit a picture that is relevant, and then has just illegally waved a photo in everybody's. So I'm already just like, not only are you just annoying, you're bad at this.
No, she's Gen Z prosecutor, which means she's
Yeah.
even more fucked up than the boomer prosecutor. The boomer prosecutor does like stupid, like direct bullying and stuff like
Yeah.
that. The Gen Z prosecutor is manipulative.
And then Miles is the millennial prosecutor.
Yeah, he's the
just
one
tired.
who's given up.
Who's the Gen X?
Whoever
I feel like
the other
Godot.
kid is. Oh, Godot, yeah.
Godot could be Gen X.
Godot's definitely latchkey generation.
Yeah.
If I give up here, the trial will end.
Well, that's the thing. Phoenix and Miles are both millennials. There is more than one millennial. You guys, hold on. I think we're all millennials. Actually, I think, Martin, you're... Yeah, no, 82 is the cutoff, right?
Yeah.
So you're 83.
Samurai Tiger, thanks for the 100 bits. It is an actual tactic lawyers use in the real world as well. Have the person being questioned say something that hurts the other side's case that will immediately get stricken from the record, but the jury still remembers that stricken statement.
That actually happened in the court case that I was on the jury for one time.
Really?
Yeah.
How upset were
Like,
you
it
that
was-
nobody called a bird to testify?
Oh, I was very upset.
But
But it's like the defense lawyer just like asked a totally random question at the end of a cross-examination just to like make the jury feel or like see her in a bad light, which didn't really work, but he tried.
He's
Yeah.
like, you like pineapple on pizza?
But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. About the heritage side conversation, but it's cool. Honestly, Nia, Knight, and everyone else, if you ever find out that you have or have had relatives around the Volga River, we are probably related. It was a very close-knit, clannish group of people, so it's awesome if we really had that. Well, okay. I haven't been keeping up with the conversation. I do apologize. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I can prove it. There's no
Judge
hole.
is
You can prove it.
thirsty.
No hole in the sleeve.
Oh.
Your Honor.
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
Are you thinking about that man?
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep.
XX Pharaoh, thank you for following. And Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 15 bits. Can I seriously ask, if a person is not aware of their actions, either because of alcohol, drug, or in this case, spirit channeling, can they actually be prosecuted for this? This also happened when my husband was on the jury, as they kept bringing up things that happened overseas which couldn't be used as evidence, but colored their perception of the defendant. Oh. I don't know. I mean, I guess it really depends on the situation. Because, like, I assume drunk drivers can be held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah.
It's a weird area, especially with
I mean,
this.
but this is also, what we're dealing with here is not something that happens in real life.
No. So this is certainly unorthodox.
Yeah.
Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture for the court?
Now, which sleeve is it?
I think it's
The,
the right one.
The right one.
This
All
one?
right.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Please direct your attention here, away from the gazongas.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should put it in the middle of the boobies.
To the sleeve. That's not the most interesting part of this picture. But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Oh my god. Should be there.
You okay? There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume.
She's looking at the BAPs.
If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Brandy definitely is a lesbian.
Oh, totally. Miss Von Karma, you...
How bad must Lotta Hart be feeling that we've completely forgotten about her at this point? We're talking
Right.
about ghosts
She hasn't
and...
been here in a while.
God damn it, not again.
She's just like, can I leave? Or... You intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence?
At this point, it's basically just Phoenix and Von Karma and nothing else.
Yeah, basically.
Just like the old days, but without Miles.
You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Give me a Mountain Dew.
All right. This should do more... No, this should do some major damage to her argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Phoenix, you're
I
sexist.
sure do. Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Again?
Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop.
she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her... plastered all over her face again.
I'm thinking about boobies. Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's
Kind of
lying.
shows her face, though, you know?
She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew everything about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
Joke's on you, I don't have any teeth.
But you can't prove that. Francisco Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Shut up, ghost of my old mentor in the body of an 8-year-old girl.
What am I saying? I know you don't think.
This is fucking weird. Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. That stupid himbo. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at the next salary discussion.
Poor gumshoe.
Every case he gets is paid docked a little bit more.
I know
Yep.
he deserves so much more. He's so loyal.
In any case, this is a very big problem.
He's the only one that cares about justice.
Armand, thanks for the 10 bits there.
Bullshit. In these games, a prosecutor is always responsible for the evidence they may or may not present. And Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Shut up, Miakba.
When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
But then 3 was gone.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, all right?
Got it. Watch this, Maya.
What the fuck?
Your Honor. There is only one logical explanation for the contradiction.
The
The
bullet
shooter
hole.
is someone else. The
Yeah?
shooter's
yeah.
someone else.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Thank you for the 15 bits, Perfect Francisca. Keep your hands off our himbo puppy. He will get all the grilled cheeses and raspberry ripple
Yeah.
cheesecake we can muster. Also, didn't Miles Edgeworth get dragged over the coals for his evidence and actions during a trial, yet you're letting Francisca off this lightly?
But she's so cute.
She's cute.
Yeah, but also Lana just came out and said, hey, yeah, we did forge evidence.
Yep. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Loads it into one shot and shoots Von Karma.
I want cheesecake.
That's
What?
Oh, I thought that was her line. Sorry.
I want cheesecake.
Order me some cheesecake. if order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Where's the fucking cheesecake factory?
Ow! Clearly order is being restored.
Man, finally we see Lana after like 20 fucking minutes.
Poor woman just got whipped. Like, that's so. Oh, I hate that. The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
A witness.
Hey, Judge.
Hey, judge. Stop. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a fucking favor? Jesus. Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip would be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you?
What?
I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. Jesus, there wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Phil Collins, Mr. Dr. Phil, where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Thank you for the 100 bits, Derek Anthony. Yes, Von Karma is indeed throwing a fit. Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Good question.
Oh, Phoenix.
Because your boyfriend left.
Good thing we didn't play this last year, because that would have been too real.
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions.
Who the fuck is it?
First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
Thank you for the bits. Amon, did the prosecutor just threaten to murder the witness? Also, Francisca throwing a fit is hilarious.
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright.
What the... I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Not enough yet, Mr. Fuck. Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. She is acting like a 5-year-old, which is ironic because we have a grown woman who is an 8-year-old. To turn things around. Hmm?
Nothing.
That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Let me stand on my head.
Phoenix? Phil
So,
Collins?
where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to?
Frank Welker?
I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see.
A pleasure to make your ass quake.
Speaking of angles, Ice Clouds, thanks for subscribing with Prime. You've subscribed for 5 months, currently on a 3-month streak. Love watching your stream. Well, thank you, Ice Clouds.
Yeah.
What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true...
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. Let's hear what you've just made up on the spot.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is...
A third person.
Well, it could also be
I
Maya
think
had...
it's I think it's Maya had left the room.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be Maya had left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. Hiya. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Oh, the chances is they?
Is shut your mouth.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room.
You need a new diaper?
Yes, please. I think it's the key because there was only one key and Maya had it at the time, so I think she's the only one who could have left. And Pearl's the one who gave us the key later on, so she would have had to...
It is, yeah?
Or at least someone would have had to take it from her and give it to Pearl.
Okay, I'll believe you. I don't quite understand. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
I'll make it up, it's fine. Well, I've seen it. Hi! That's the channel and chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. Mr. Phoenix over there smashed it open with his big old manly chest shoulders.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but...
That's not padding, my friends. Anyway, that key's the only one of its kind after all. I'm not hitting on him, I'm just stating facts.
My
Oh,
shoulder baps.
I'm a Rightworth shipper, personally.
One of a kind, you say?
Yes, he is.
Rob
What?
Van Dam.
Wait, Mr. Frank Fuck.
Yes? It looks like she's catching on.
Frank, fuck.
I'm just afraid to ask, but...
Look, I got used to people calling me Nick. This isn't anything new.
Man, what a bunch of suck-ups.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Meanwhile, back at the Faye place, they are searching for the key for the room. Yeah, they must be.
Why is that key currently in your possession?
Perfect, Francisca, thanks for the 10 bits. Getting closer, Franny, to my name, but not quite there.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. This paper says she did not have the key.
That has nothing written on it. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little
This is a big girl right now.
was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
Or here.
In fact, nobody knows this little girl.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
Mr. Magician. No!
I don't know if that would hold up. A little girl had this key, guys.
Yeah,
It
Phoenix
seems we have
relies
come to an impasse.
way too much on little girls.
Oh,
Like, that's-
totally.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not a joke.
wait till we get to fucking game
Yeah.
4.
But this isn't the first time.
Yeah. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma,
Oh, can this be?
at this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright!
Hey, she said it.
Oh shit. I am a prodigy! I have never lost a case!
Thanks for the 10
Neither
bits.
did your brother, bitch!
Thanks for the 10 bits. Perfect, Francisca. Phoenix, I mean, you just have to trust me. I mean, it's not like I have an ulterior motive that would cause me to lie or anything. Honest.
It's not like I only defend my friends or anything.
I'm so poor. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you! Gotcha. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m.
When our
Children, leave.
when our whip wounds have healed.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
All right.
Go be babies in the lobby.
June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3 for babies.
Whoa! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick. I know you're trying real hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have got into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
That's the only thing to figure out.
Yeah, basically.
I envy the two of you.
Shut the fuck up, Pearl. This is gross. Oh, by the way, Nick. I mean, if you like it, if it's your thing, great. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. I was just gonna one back, but okay. Oh, I'm Pearls. I'm Phoenix. All right, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A cat? Poor thing. So sheltered. Unlike me, who knows loads of things about gunshot burn and 5.1 sound and stereo and cow tipping.
Oh yeah, he used to tip cows. I forgot.
Yeah.
That's because he
And I
grew
know
up.
lots of shit about art.
He grew up in the wilderness.
He did.
Poor thing.
The cow wilderness.
That's why he has no parents. He was raised by cows.
And he tipped him over. That's the thing
Yep.
they get.
Yep. Such an asshole.
Fucking Phoenix, right? Oh my god.
All right. That's the end of that section. I assume we're good to call it there for today.
Yeah, I think so.
Samurai Tiger 19, thanks for the 10 bits. Stop mentioning the room. Do you want to summon Tommy Wiseau? Oh, hi, Samurai. All right.
You're tearing me apart,
You're
Edgeworth.
tearing me apart, that man. All right. Thank you so much for joining us for another section of Phoenix Wright Justice for All. We'll be back again on Sunday, ideally, unless anything happens with more of this. I'm going to go sit or lie down or something. I'm feeling a bit rough, but
Yes, let's go lay down.
of course, I want to throw things over to Marin if you wanted to say anything before we take off.
If you are playing Monstrum 2, I'm in that. I think they just said almost all of my voice clips are in there, and I got to see some of it last night, and it's really fucking cool. So if you want to play it, it's a multiplayer game where you can, like, it's like, multiple people against a monster and you're trying to escape, so you solve puzzles and shit in order to escape a procedurally generated level. So you can pick me as your voice, basically, player number 4. So yeah, pretty cool.
And
Yeah.
Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say before we end the stream there?
Just thanks for joining and hanging out. I had fun.
Yeah. I still don't enjoy Francisca. I know she has her fans, but that whole trial section is just
Yeah.
reason enough for me to be like, okay, not only did you take Edgeworth and put him somewhere else, you've replaced him with that.
Yeah, I guess the developer said that they wanted, like, because, they were like, we want to respect Edgeworth. We want him to be this strong character, and he wouldn't be a strong character. We just kept handing him L's. Now, my opinion is, why didn't you invent Clavier a million years earlier and then just have him be the prosecutor every single time with occasional miles? But nobody listens to me.
Thank you for the 50
I
bits.
mean,
Neonite.
Javier's got shit of his own to go through, you know?
It's true. I love him. I hope he's the prosecutor again soon. Oh no.
Someday.
And thank you for the 10 bit Stephanie Sunshine. She's too much of a gender bend Von Karma for me to like her too much. See, it's not even that. I wouldn't even have that much of a problem if she was just Von Karma and a woman. But it's just too much. It's too much. It's too
I
much.
think she gets more humanized when her assistant comes in the picture, but we'll see.
All right, we're gonna raid Zito, who is playing the Binding of Isaac. But until next time, we'll come back. I'll be coming back. I might not actually be coming back tomorrow, just because I have a friend coming over, and I don't know if I want to stream and then immediately start getting ready for him to come over. But if I stream tomorrow, it'll probably be some Forbidden Memories. But we'll be back on Sunday with more Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Thanks for coming by to the stream, guys. I'll send you off to Zito right now. Have a good time. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.